we going there? Yeah, I guess we're going. Sorry I haven't called you guys in a couple days. It's been very busy. Vanity alert. You know, you guys, I've made lots of bets and they've proved me wrong. And da, da, da. Here's another one, that if you can prove me wrong, you know. Have y'all ever heard of the word, or it's not a word, it's a phenomenon. Have you ever heard of the phenomenon of alien implants? You can go Google this. There's lots of information about this. It's just another thing that I got to prove that I'm not lying. If you don't believe what I say, just go look up. And I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I shouldn't. People have told me not to talk about this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want y'all to look up alien implants. There's lots of videos on YouTube about this phenomenon, because it is. It's a phenomenon. This is going to be a little longer video. I usually keep my videos pretty short, but this one's going to take a few minutes. Listen, the aliens are real. Angels are real. God is real. This is a creation. Angels are real. And so are the aliens. Really? It's okay. I'll fix it later. They might be mad at me talking about this, It's possible. My bicycle just fell over for no reason. It was lean. I had it leaned over again. It should not have done that. I think they're mad that I'm going to talk about this. Alien implants. I should just make this video and let y'all go do a little research about it. I've known about it a long time because aliens have been fucking with me for I don't know how long now. But they've never hurt me. They've never hurt me. They never tried to. I mean, they're so advanced they could have killed me a long time ago. So I don't think aliens have any bad intentions on this planet. The reason they probably don't come around and talk to us is because we're quite violent, We're like, just like when you watch a video of, lions eating, baby fucking deer, I mean, that shit happens here on planet Earth. Planet Earth is violent. It is. It's eat or be eaten. I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there, all right? Because it's part of my life. It is. But aliens are real, and they have tracked me just like humans track dolphins, we track whales, we track deer, wolves, we track a bunch of animals, just to go watch and see what they do. It's not that we involve ourselves in them. But we track them just to watch, see where they go, Well, I can see aliens doing that to me. I can see it as much as I travel. I should just let y'all go and look up alien implants before I tell you the story, but let's just get it over with. I've never done it on the show before. aliens trapped me. I have an alien implant right here in my hand. It's right up next to the bone. It's small, shaped like a triangle, and they track me. They just, they don't influence me or anything. I mean, they don't try to stop me from going anywhere or anything. They're just watching me just like we watch whales and dolphins. And the only reason I know it's in there, I already knew about the phenomenon about alien implants. I was riding my bicycle up. I was about 20 miles south of Tallahassee. I would wind up. Anyway, I would get hit by a car. I would get hit by a car. Of course, I'll tell you that story later. I'm trying to make a long story short because I know y'all's attention span is short. But I was about 20 miles south of Tallahassee. I get hit by a car. It'd be the first time I'd be hit by a car. This was about 10 years ago. I already knew about the phenomenon of alien implants. So I get to the hospital. This college girl from town, she hits me on the left side. Man, it hurt. And this would not be the first time I've been hit by a car, and I'm still alive. And this is why I believe in God. All right, because God has a plan for me. I don't know what it is, but He does. And so I get hit by this car, and I was. They dragged me to Tallahassee in this ambulance, whatever. I get to the hospital, and the doctor, she orders all these X-rays, my leg, because she hit me from the left side. And let me tell you something, it hurt. I was in the air for so long, I had 3 whole thoughts go through my head. As soon as she hit me, I was like, the first thought in my head was, I just got hit by a car. But the second thought that went through my head was, wow, look how pretty the stars are up here tonight. Because I was in the air for so long and my body was like, faced like that. My body was facing the sky as I was flying through the air when she hit me. And I was like, look how pretty the stars are. And then the last thought that went through my head was, this is going to hurt. And then I hit the ground. Bam! Destroyed the bicycle. It destroyed it. And I would wind up in Tallahassee for a couple months. Anyway. They dragged me into the hospital. The doctor orders X-rays, my left side, my leg, because that's where she got me right in the ass with a mirror of a Volkswagen. And I think you might all think that, but she was doing like 70 when she hit me in the ass with her mirror and launched me into a swamp. So they dragged me to the hospital. Of course, I already know about this phenomenon, but I had no idea. So they take all these X-rays. It took like a dozen of them, mostly of my ass and my leg, but there was one of my hand. And so after the X-rays, they take me in, they parked me back where they had me parked. And after a while, this doctor comes in, and they took like a dozen X-rays, but the doctor comes in with only one X-ray, and it's of my hand. And she hands me the X-ray, the one that she had. And she says, Mr. Ostock, can you explain to me how, and as soon as she handed me the x-ray, she grabs my hand and she, how did that piece of metal get into your hand? There's no entry wound, there's no, how did it get in there? And of course, I already knew of the phenomenon. Because I was already, that was at the beginning of when I started, trying to learn how to use the internet. And he says, Mr. Armstrong, how did this get in your hand? There's no entry wound, there's nothing. But right here, of course, as soon as I saw the x-ray and I knew the phenomenon, I was like, it's an alien implant. I have an alien implant. It's right here. And if you think I'm lying, there are 3 different people up in Tallahassee that even have x-rays of it. Well, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this explains everything. I'm being tracked by aliens. They don't hurt me or anything. There's been a few times in my life that I've woken up in places that, how the hell did I get here, bro? I accounted it just to the alcohol, but there's been several times that I only drank 1 beer. That was it, And so I told her it's an alien implant. She snatched the x-ray out of my hand and said, you'll live. And she kicked me out of the hospital. And so, guys, the aliens, which I believe are real, and they watch us, I don't know what they want. I don't think they're dangerous or anything. If they wanted me dead, I'd be dead already. I've almost killed myself, I don't know how many times. They don't save us. They just watch us. I don't blame them for not coming here and talking to us, man. We're a violent species. We're like, lions, and we're very territorial. And I don't know why the aliens don't. I don't know why the aliens don't talk to us. I don't blame them. We're violent. We have nuclear weapons, I mean, so I don't blame them for not messing with us, while they track me. I wonder how many people are being tracked that don't even know it. The only reason I know it is because I got run over by a car, and they took x-rays and they found it's small and it's shaped like a triangle and it's made out of iron meteorite. And it's in my hand. It's in my hand right here, right up to the knuckle bone. And all the people that are, have been through this, there's no telling how long they've been doing this to me. But they don't bother me. Most of the people I know about this phenomenon. And most people that have it, they talk about being abducted by aliens. I don't have a story for that. I've never been abducted by, not that I know of anyway. I've never been abducted by aliens. I wouldn't even have known that it was in there had I not been run over by a car. And they took the x-ray, but it's in there. And there are 3 people in Tallahassee, and I want to say this in case something bad happens to me. There's a lawyer, a chiropractor, and that hospital in Tallahassee. They all have, and I'm going to get another one, and I'll show it to you guys. I'll show it to you. I'm going to start saving up money. I know a lot of chiropractors have X-ray machines, and I'm going to get another. I'm going to get another one taken so that I can show it to you, and then you explain it to me. I've woken up in some places. How the hell did I get there? Because I wouldn't even, I drink, but this is beyond that. I got to drink just one beer and then lose 12 hours. How? If anybody has any ideas about how an iron meteorite wound up in my hand with there's no, that's what dumbfounded the doctor. She's like, how did a piece of iron wound up? And if it got pulled out of there, I bet you it's a meteorite. They're tracking me. I don't really care. They can watch me. I'm a lot of fun. They might think I'm a lot of fun. I mean, when us humans track dolphins and whales and wolves and deer, we have a good time at that. It's like, hey, look where we're going. Well, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. I spent my whole life in the carnival business. They probably tagged me when I was a little boy, and they just been watching me. They don't bother me though. If I believe aliens are real, I know they're real. I can prove it. But I think they're not dangerous to us or anything. They're not. You know. Wait till I tell you what I think about T-Rex. That dinosaur T-Rex. Everybody in all the movies, they think T-Rex is meat eater. I don't think T-Rexes were meat eaters. I think they ate vegetables and fruit. And I'll make another video about that. We're not alone. And certainly God is here and Jesus too. And they watch us because we're crazy. We're a creation, God created us. Somehow things got messed up, whatever, but we can fix it. We can fix it. We can fix the world. All we have to do is get together. That's all we got to do. Get together and fix it. It's up to us. I'm sure God expects that. I'm going to try. Remember what I say. Love the one you're with. Because you can't fix yesterday. I mean, you can fix yesterday, but you can't change it. And tomorrow may not come. So live for the day. Live for today. And love the one you're with. I'll call you